Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at T-Mobile Park. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. The Rays are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Wade LeBlanc. Is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
D-Row, this guy is just amazing right now. He's just swinging a magic wand, and it looks like there's no end in sight to this streak.
Yeah, you can't think of anything else. This is national news right here. This is all anybody's talking about. When you start getting into these numbers, almost 2 months, and you're challenging Joe DiMaggio and the 56-game hit streak, it's all anybody should be talking about.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fan connects and sends it to deep left field. Over the bullpen and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. So his remarkable season continues as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Zunino. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, and he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Standing in, Daniel Robertson. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Smith is right there, 1 down. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the line, that's a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Kiermaier.
Up next for the Rays, Kevin Kiermaier, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
From the stretch, line toward right center. Smith is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting 8th, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Digging in, Willie Adames. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
You know who's the happiest
Now
man in
batting.
the building right
Second
now?
base.
His starting pitcher.
Joey
He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is coming here, and that's going to do it for Wade LeBlanc. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning.
Ladies
Dan
and gentlemen,
Altavilla comes
your
on to work
attention,
much
please.
earlier than
Now
anticipated,
pitching for the
obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in
Number
the very
53.
first inning.
Dan Altavilla.
Joey Wendell will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Santana is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rays are out in front, 6-0. Jose Alvarado will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
D. Jordan.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already